Okay. Just one moment. I need to invite some people. Let's see. Lisbeth, Lola, Mr. Frank, Lizzie. Okay, Nichipe. Sunshine. Hi guys. Good morning, good afternoon. Actually, it's been a while. It's been a long time I've come online. This is Jocelyn, and it's good to have you. Just want to say thank you for joining. Dre, Ofomezie, good morning. And thank you everyone for being here with me. I'm grateful to have you guys joining me. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit nervous, but it's okay. Today is Saturday. Yeah, it's weekend over here. And for those of you who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm grateful and I thank you all for doing so. Hi, Clayton, it's good to have you. I hope you're doing well and I hope everything is fine with you, because I was a little bit worried about you and we actually missed you. We missed your program. I know it's been long. We watched you live. So I hope we're going to see you anytime soon. It's good to see you here and it's good to have you. Hi, Miss Lizzie. Good morning, ma'am. Good afternoon. You can invite your friends if you want. You can go ahead and share the video as well. Though I'm not going to take much of your time, just for a few minutes. I'm going to be here. Just wanted to talk about something that happened recently where I am. Just for you guys to be careful. And for those of you who wants to come into Middle East, you just have to be careful and you just really have to watch it when you are doing any business or doing any transaction with anybody. Okay, there are a lot of people scamming people. A lot of companies are scamming people, thinking they are real. You know, you end up giving them money at the end. Your money is just is gone down the drain. So you all have to be careful when you think of coming over to this place. Okay, I'm in the Middle East. I'm telling you guys out of experience and out of what has happened to other people too. Okay, mostly people from location 9, or yeah, when they want to come into this country, they end up paying huge amounts of money. You know, the people will tell them, because you don't ask questions, you need to find out what is going on. You need to ask questions. You need to, go online, do your thing, find out from real people how you can get in here, even with a job. Okay, you don't necessarily have to pay anything to anybody to come into UAE, because I'm in UAE here. You don't need to pay anything. You can actually find your way here. You can get a job while you are there, and you can come here. Okay, people are being scammed. There was a guy who I met sometime. He paid money, millions of naira, to people, to an agent. So when this guy came, I asked him, so what did they give to you? He said only 3-month visa. I was like, wow, that is a red flag. When someone gives you a 3-month visa and you're paying 1.2 million naira, that is a pure scam. They are not giving you anything. They are not giving you any job. They're only doing that visit visa for you to come in, and then you start all over again to look for something doing. So you guys have to be careful. When you have anyone who wants to come here, they need to find out the real people to talk to. So this guy paid this money. He came here, no job. They tell you, there's a lot of job, come here, things are very good. Yeah, things are good, but when they tell you to come, there's a lot of job, you're going to get a job when you come with the visit visa, while you pay 1-something million naira, it is a scam. It is not real. It is not real. Okay, this guy paid 1.2 million naira. At the end of everything, he didn't get any job. You understand? The visa expired. And what he has to do is to look for another means of staying. So that is what most of our people do here. Okay, and it is not right. So recently I was somewhere, this happened out of experience. And then they were asking people to pay. And besides, when you are here and then you go to a company and they ask you to make any payment for your visa or whatever, guys, please don't. You don't pay money to get a job here, but except some security companies. But you have to be sure that those security companies are registered. You have to be very sure that they are registered, and they're giving you accommodation. You are staying in the accommodation. If not, don't. So this place, what happened was people, they started hiring people. Like every day you're conducting interview, they started conducting interview for people, and they were telling them you have to pay so amount for your visa. I mean half, and then the company will pay the remaining part for you. So guys were like, okay, it seems real, because there are other people in the offices doing some jobs. Though me, I felt uncomfortable with the whole thing. So I was like, this doesn't look real to me, even though I did not give out my money to anyone, but it doesn't look real. But people were paying money, They started paying money. I was like, I felt deep inside of me, this doesn't feel nice. So the guys they paid along the line, most people started coming back, collecting their money, threatening to call the police. Especially when you threaten to call the police here, they will refund you back the money. They will give you back because they don't want any trouble. So when some people came and they were like, no, I'm going to make drama if you don't give me back my money. That's why the father was taking me to take. They went to some clinic. They took their blood sample and things like that. So when they threatened to calling the police, they said, okay, take back your money and then leave. But for most of us who knew about the whole thing, we're still like, people were like whispering, what is going on here? Is this real? Maybe they are real, maybe they are not real. So to cut the long story short, 2 days before the holiday, okay? And the funny thing is, when people were making the payment, so just to get them hooked up, he decided to take them to the clinic to take their blood samples, and took them to Tahsil, where like a government kind of outlet where you sign a contract for with the company, and everything looks so real. But the thing is, we did not there was something that was a little bit fishy, because the guy put a wrong passport number as well on that document. So not everybody realized that. So just to get people hooked up, they were like, okay, since we've gone to the government offices and to do this, I think this is real. So in the end, people paid a lot of money to this guy. So 2 days before the holiday, he took some guys to the government kind of office to sign the document and things like that. And then he told them to come back to the office. The guys are like, okay, since he'll be coming back later. So they came back. When they came back, they waited till the end of the day, like around past 5. The guy did not show up. So I was like, I cannot wait here for someone who is not even, maybe he has gone somewhere else, like it's taking time, I need to do something this evening. So I left. So when I go back to the house, I didn't know what was going on. So they called me. My friend texted me and she was like, Jocelyn, you didn't know what happened? I was like, what happened? She said, the whole thing is a scam. I was like, I knew it. I felt it, And even when we told some guys, take back your money, don't give out any other money, just take your money and then leave. For me and this guy were like, okay, let's wait and see what will happen at the end of the month. So till the end of the month, we were like, maybe they're going to make the visas, or they might not do the visa. But the good thing is, most of us did not even give out money. So that is why you have to be very careful. So when they called me, I was like, okay, wow, what happened? She said, because he left, he didn't know what happened. I said, okay, what is going on? She said, the guy did not come back. So one of the lady had to call in the police. So when the police came, they couldn't find anything. And before the close of the day, one of the guy came in and then disconnected the Wi-Fi. They took the camera recording, and the guy left. So I was like, why would someone disconnect? What is going on? So after I left and they told me what happened, it was a big drama. So this man actually left the country. He had already made his plan from day one, how he's going to live. He left the country with people's money. So, and actually he's from Egypt. He's Egyptian. He left the country with people's money. Our people paid. 2 guys I knew paid a lot of money. They were restless. And along the line, I told them, guys, you need to go back and collect your money now. They were in between decision. You understand? So when this guy left, they were like, people were like, what are they going to do? So they said, okay, they're going to make a report in the court and things like that. But the guy had already gone. He's already gone, and there's no way you can find it. Though here in this country, if something like that happens and you're still within the country, they're going to find you. But the guy has already made his mapped out his plan, how he's going to leave the country. That same day, that same afternoon, I think he took the 4 o'clock flight to Egypt. So the guy absconded with people's money. So I just wanted to let you guys be aware that when you're in this place and you're looking for a job, I know things might be a little bit challenging, but you just have to have the mindset that it's gonna be all right. Things will work out fine, no matter the situation or circumstances, it will be fine. And we find ourselves in this situation because it is not that rosy back home. If it is rosy back home, the guys will not be here, maybe playing around or doing try your luck with your cash, with your hard-earned money. It will not be that possible. So with that, they lost money. A huge amount of money. People lost money. Most of us did not pay anything. They were like, okay, don't worry. We're going to help you make your visa. Just come to work and things like that. So at the end of the day, everything turned out to be a scam. So for most of you guys trying to come here or looking for a job, when they ask you to pay money for visa, please don't. Or pay money to get a job. Don't pay any money. Even the agencies. Most of the agencies, what they do is, except those agencies when you register with them, you don't pay anything to them. They will tell you once you get a job, maybe your first salary, they will take maybe half of the salary or so amount from your salary. Then they are good to go. You're good to go with them. But every other agency that is asking you to pay any money to them to get a job in UAE, don't pay. You end up losing a lot of money. Okay, that is what I wanted to let you guys know what is going on here. And so the other day, there was a news that broke out about the ISIS Al-Qaeda trying to penetrate the the southern part of Nigeria. It's a scary news. It's very scary, and the thing is, how prepared are the people back home? How prepared is everyone back home? How prepared are you to save your land or to defend your land? How prepared? When we are screaming and crying for disintegration or breakaway, so that we can be able to manage our borders and to safeguard our own borders, we know what we are saying. We know what we are talking about. So right now, and we are not even able to curtail Boko Haram herdsmen, let alone Al-Qaeda, ISIS. If you guys don't know what these guys are, you can just Google, or even on the YouTube. They have their way of operating. If you Google it, if you go on YouTube and search out these guys, how they kill people, it is heart-wrenching. It is heartbreaking to see such things. So imagine if we cannot be able to curtail herdsmen in the land, can we be able to curtail or to even contend with these people? I don't think so. So when we are shouting and screaming about it, the other day, then so FFK came and then he was writing an epistle. He knows how to write long epistle. He was like, he's calling for unity. Unity of who? Is it the whole of Nigeria or the southern part of Nigeria? Because if you're calling for the unity of the whole Nigeria, it is not going to work. It is not going to work. It is not going to favor any one of us because they're going to sabotage everything. The time it is the right time now for FFK to he has the capabilities, he has the crowd, he has the followership, he has the I don't know, the power, I don't know how to say it, but he has got what it takes to actually pull in the crowd. UAE airport actually is open. Yes, it is open. People are coming in. Yes, people are coming in from Europe. But it depending where you're coming in from, if your own airport is open. But here they open. But they are restricting visas to some people, not all. Visas are a little bit on hold because of the COVID-19. They are trying to be very careful, allowing a lot of people to come in. But for European countries, they are coming in. They opened their borders, yes, people are coming in. But it depends where you're coming in from. Maybe your location is, like for instance, if Nigerian airport is not open, I don't think they'll be able to come in. So it depends where you're coming in from. So they open. People are coming in. People are coming in. We have tourists coming in, but it's not as busy as it used to be then. But apart from that, things are coming back to normal. People are trying as much as they can, because this country depends on tourism only. They depend so much on tourism. So if they shut down their borders for everyone, it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to recover fully. So they are trying as much as they can to open up the borders. So anyone can actually come into the country if you want to get your visas, and then you're good to go. But if your own border is not open, then you cannot come in. But apart from that, yes, they're open. People are coming in. Okay? So now, God is not going to come down from heaven to pull the trigger for any one of us in Nigeria. He's not going to do that. Other people are acquiring weapons, trying to amass weapons, so that when the time is ready, when they are ready, when they hear the go, then it is like survival of the fittest. So what are we doing right now? Me, I have people back home. I have loved ones. Nobody wants to lose anybody, whether your enemy, whether the person is your blood relations or not. Nobody wants to lose anybody back in Nigeria. But the way things are going on, with the intelligence report we got from the US, man, this is a dicey situation, and it's very, very serious. This is not what we just need to take lying low. It is a serious situation right now. We all have to rally around those people who are clamoring for the disintegration of the nation. That's why we can be able to control our borders. That's why we can be able to safeguard our people. But when you have a porous border, or you have a nation like Nigeria that cannot even control the headsmen, then I don't know what else. Yes, for America, I think if America is open, then you can come to Dubai to visit. But there are, like I said, not much is happening. When you go to the malls, you see a lot of people, but like hotels, a little bit scanty. And not all hotels are still open, because big hotels are here, so they cannot actually, the cost of running a hotel is quite high in this place. So not all hotels are open. Most hotels that are open are like the smaller ones, apartments, like those apartments that are being furnished apartment. People can actually come in, take it for 1 month and things like that. They are open. But hotels, big hotels, not all of them are open, because it will be too expensive to keep them running. So if you want to come in, you're good to go. If your border is open, your airport is open, then you're good to go. Okay, so it's going to be it is going to be a very, very challenging situation, to handle or to manage what is going to happen. But people think this is a child's play. It is not a child's play. What is going on is not a child's play at all. It is not a child's play. Should I say I'm afraid or I'm scared for the people back home, or should I be hopeful? Maybe I should be hopeful that we're going to receive help. And someone said that this actually can actually propel the disintegration of Nigeria if ISIS and Al-Qaeda comes in and start killing people. Then maybe the international community will look into Nigeria case and then say, yes, it is time to break up the country. But I think there's the way they kill people systematically, maybe they might use that system as well to reduce it, the large number of people from the southern region. They might not declare like war. They might not declare war like that. They might do it systematically, kill people, like, they kidnap and they kill, or they come out from the bush, they kill some people they see, and then they go back. It might be like that. It might not be like the kind of war we are expecting. It might not be like that. Like the way they are doing right now. The headsmen, they come out, they go to a village, they kill, and then they go back. Or the bandit, they come to some villages, they kill, and then they go back. It might be like that. But for how long will people keep quiet, not to talk about it, until everybody is gone? As you can see, the security apparatus has already been infiltrated with these guys. And they will not be able to do anything. If you're thinking that the police will come to save you or the military will come for your aid, guys, we have to have a rethink. We have to have a rethink. Like I said, God will not come from heaven to do it for us. He will not come from. We can only pray. We can only pray. Yes, we know how to. We can only pray for God to, to cancel whatever plans they have against those who believe. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to take out the Christians. It's an ethnic cleansing, taking out the Christians, making sure that Christians are no longer the persecution of Christians. That is what that is the plan they have. They want to wipe off Christians. So we cannot be saying when they slap you in one cheek, you turn the other cheek and they slap you. For how long? If Israel can contend with their enemies and fight when they fight them, then why can't we do the same? We cannot be crying, oh God, please, why is this happening? Save us. Come on, guys. It is time we all need to, we need to man up. If you don't face your demons, then the demons are going to consume you. They're going to consume each and every one of us. You need to face your demons. You need to face these people. You need to tell them, you stand up, you die fighting, but you don't die while sleeping or while asleep. You die fighting. If you don't defend your land, they kill you. If you don't fight, they still kill you. You run away, they kill you. But when you stand face to face with these guys, either way, somebody must go down. One thing must kill a man. But you cannot die on your knees. During the Biafra war, they tried so much. Ojukwu and Philip Effiong, they tried so hard, to keep our people safe. But when the blockade came in, then there was starvation. Millions of people died. Sorry about that. A little bit there was a break in transmission there. So a lot of people died. They had to surrender. They had to give up and said, okay, we surrender. But 1967 is not 2020. Things have changed. I know guys are angry. But then, the people you are fighting for, are they really worth it? If they are worth it, then we need to keep fighting. We cannot be slaves forever. We cannot let this. We cannot live in fear. We should stop living in fear. The more you are afraid of losing your life, then you end up losing it. When you're afraid of losing your life, you end up losing it. So what do you have? What are you going to leave for the future generation, your children? What are you going to leave for them when you are gone? If you cannot fight for a better place or a better space for the children you're going to leave behind, then you're not worth living. It's not always about talk. Yeah, we can talk and bring knowledge or awareness to people. Yes, we are supposed to do that. But if you keep living in fear, trust me, nothing will ever work out fine. Because these people, they've actually inflicted so much fear in us, like instilled so much fear in us. And when you see them coming, it's like, whoa, why do we even cherish our life so much? When the life you live back home is nothing to write home about. Why do you cherish the life so much? You cherish living in poverty in slums and you're afraid to die? That is not a life. You cherish a life that is not, that it's just funny, honestly. It's just funny. When you go to places and see how people live in miserable condition, and instead of them to stand up and say enough is enough, they say no, they're afraid of losing their life. What are you afraid of? When you cannot live a good life, because this life is meant to be enjoyed to the fullest. Yeah, this life is meant to be, live your life, enjoy the good things of life. The universe has got a lot for each and every one of us. But when you're okay in your comfort zone and you think everything is fine, that you're okay, then that is no longer a life. You're just living by the day. You're just living by the day. Whatever the day brings, I'll just take it. No, we should just change the mindset. We should just change the mindset. For us crying for a new nation, we are crying for a nation because of the children we are going to have. Because of the children we already have. Our children cannot live or maybe in a foreign land forever. They will want to come back home. So if they're willing to come back home, which home are they going back to? A home that has been ravaged by terrorists, taken over by those that wants to kill you, that are willing to kill you every day. That is not the nation. That is not a home to the children that will be willing to go back. They wouldn't be willing to go back to such a place. So it is the right time and to fight for that nation, that beautiful nation you have in mind. You know, just close your eyes and visualize the kind of a nation you want to have. You know, put those things in place. This is what I want to see in my country, in Biafra. This is what I want to see. I want to see, you know, high-rising buildings. I want to see clean road. I want to see constant power supply. This is what I desire. This is what I want to see in Biafra. Just have that mindset, and it is going to come. And the only way it can come is when we fight for it and get the freedom, and then we put those things we've like kind of visualized in our mind. Then those things will come to be. But if you're too comfortable abroad, then that means we are lost. That means we are lost forever. So we cannot be a conquered tribe. We shouldn't. We are not meant to be slaves. We are born to be princes, princesses, and queens and kings. This is how God has made us to be. You should just be proud of who you are. What you can offer to your people. It's quite unfortunate that the people that are supposed to talk in that country, they are not talking. I think they are quite comfortable. They are quite comfortable. But they shouldn't forget that when the wave comes in, every one of them is going to be swept along. Nobody is going to be left untouched. All right? Okay, guys, this is just a piece from me this afternoon to you. I just have to go, and thank you for joining me. In the caption, I can also, if you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you can go ahead and do so. And I'm happy to have you. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for joining me. Madam Lizzie, Mr. Samuel, thank you, guys. I'm grateful that you guys joined. Audley, thank you for joining me. Dre, thank you. Yemi, thank you for tuning in. Madam Maureen, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Uwa Sophia, thank you. Our great Uwa, the one woman squad, thank you so much. Hopefully I will see you someday in Biafra land. Yeah, I can't wait for it to come. I thank you guys, and I love you guys. You all should stay blessed and stay safe. Have a nice day.